Hi, hello. I'm desperate to get through 𝒂𝒾𝒶. Well, I'm desperate to get through Inquisition before 𝒂𝒾𝒶. That's what I mean. So, let's lock in. Let's lock in, let's get going. If Lavellan can survive a breakup with Solas, we can do this. The frozen gate. The gate remains frozen, even at the height of summer. A piece of ice, chiseled from the hole, remained unmelted in a bucket of warm water, even withstanding the heat of burning embers. I've never seen such magic. Our Avar guide, Ragnar, will tell me nothing about what lies beyond the frozen wall. I have exhausted all possibilities, and shall have to accept that I will never pass beyond the gate. I've retained the piece of ice for my own use. Its properties make it perfect for chilling my cider on hot days. I shall take pleasure in this and try not to fixate on my unsated curiosity. From the travel journals of Sir Nigel, explorer and knight. I want a cool little add-on to my name. I did pick up 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 Nights recently. I've only read the first and the last short stories in there, but holy fuck, it's already so juicy. There's nothing. I gotta peek. What if there's a thing? There's a little boy. It's agony for me not to be a perfect completionist for this playthrough, but I think it's more important to have Trespasser fresh in our minds as we go into 𝒂𝒾𝒶 than it is to have this be a perfect run. You know what I mean? It's not like we can't come back at a later point and handle those few bits and baubles that we missed. Okay, so he should be right above us. Oh no, let's see if I have the brain power for the Astrariums. Oh! Maybe he's not. Oh. There's... You see that skeleton? Oh. Wow, there's not even a goodie for him? Wow, devastated. Oh, this is death. This is certain demise. Oh my god. Well, then where are we supposed to go? I'm trying to make it out of that branch. Oh, yes. And it's still farther down. There's nothing above us, right? Oh, it's definitely on that hilltop. I'm so disappointed. Okay, well, I guess it's time for the chasm again. I made it! Well, I was intending to reset, but here we go. Can I reset here? No, Lavellan will live at all costs, unlike these good fellows. I've made a grave mistake. Oh no, but what if I just didn't finish the Astrariums? That didn't even occur to me. That's such a foreign concept. Oh god. I'd never thought about it like that. I hear chanting. Ooh! Unless we can go up another tier, and I don't remember if that was possible, so I'm just gonna try to slip through. Oh, well, that's fine. We can just run. Ow. Okay, we're just gonna keep going, and our party members will follow us eventually. I do hate how she slows down. Oh, hi guys. When she's running like this. The bow's not that ungainly. Thank you. Is it farther down? Please say it's farther down. think it is. I mean, unless it's on the inside of the cave. I'm gonna go all the way back down to this thing and I'm gonna forget what we were supposed to be doing. Oh, fuck me, right? I scream. Alright, this is fine. I think we even looked at that door last time and I had the same reaction, but that was literally like 3 years ago. I'm trying to follow these little lights. Oh. Have I come across this already? Wow, this is wretched. Yep, looks like I have. And we're trying to get to these guys. Find the Avar hold. Boy, am I trying. Maybe we do go this way. Oh, I hear critters. Yeah, maybe this little path? Yeah, that looks better. Oh, shit. Sorry. We're just gonna slow to a leisurely jog through the enemies. Bless, we're through. Great, and there's a little path over there. Have we done it? Maybe? Hi. Yes! Oh.
All the rams are growing thick coats. It'll be a bad winter.
Whoa. Okay. We're locked in. We're focused.
That Elstep. Always making up strange stories and looking at all these in books.
Aye, just natural.
Hi.
It's come from learning how to read.
We can't talk to either of these people. Sorry, I just ran into your house.
The ogre's saying blood will spill before the new moon.
Let the Jaws of Hakkon try something. They know whose ground this is.
Oh, we're dropping the title. Excuse me. Oh. Oh. Sketches found in a meat shop. A series of drawings, simple but artfully rendered, indicates that the owner of this meat shop decided to spend the day mixing alchemical potions, or more likely, alcoholic drinks, and that people should take what they like and pay him later. So you can do a little buy-sell. I don't think I'm in the market for some meat at the moment, but I appreciate it. Let's have a quick lay of the land.
What is that commotion?
What do you mean? Oh, that commotion! He climbs like a fish.
Your climbers seem tired, thanks. Oh, hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the Jaws of Hakkon.
𝒂𝒾𝒶 has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Parv, you owe 4 rounds to Hask, not 3.
Ah! Teared his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
Oh.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak.
Oh! Oh, a little cutscene? Oh no, a little transport to her home. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Inquisitor, I am 𝒑𝒏𝒻 Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. The Lowlanders have little love for your Dalish clans. I am impressed that you came to lead their Inquisition. You and your people have come far from the safety of the Lowlands.
We have not come to cause trouble in your home, Thane. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakkon is battle with blunted weapons.
I think we're in her home, so as much as Lavellan might not necessarily agree with the methods, we'll keep the peace.
It seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
There we go.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakkon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
What do the Jaws of Hakkon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakkonites care only for Hakkon Winter's Breath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakkon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakkon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
It's giving Oral, which is a deity from D&D.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakkon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrifson lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakkon.
Yes, many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the Lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
Oh.
I will speak with you later.
Farewell.
Let's make sure we got all the
Inquisitor.
dialogue. There we go.
I'd like to hear more about 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Ah, words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born 𝒑𝒏𝒻𝒃. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it.
Oh.
It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
Oh my gosh. That's bad as hell, though.
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with Lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
Yeah, let's see what we can give her that might change her mind. They both almost say the same thing, but I know that this is a kinder option, so I'm tempted to go here.
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, 𝒑𝒏𝒾𝒶, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her.
Uh-oh.
I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless 𝒑𝒏𝒾𝒶 returns.
Okay.
Do you have any members of the Hold searching for 𝒑𝒏𝒾𝒶?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If she were dead, the Augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support
She
of your
did
tribe.
explain that.
𝒂𝒾𝒶 is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, I have heard your elf gods turn from you. Is that not a bad thing? It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our Augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that 𝒂𝒾𝒶 matters to us.
Yeah.
Does 𝒂𝒾𝒶 usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not holdkin.
Ooh.
The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. 𝒂𝒾𝒶 lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
It's a good thing to be aware of. I'm gonna click this. I feel like it's gonna be silly as fuck, but here we go.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You have fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find 𝒂𝒾𝒶. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
𝒂𝒾𝒶 is literally big beauty in Swedish. That's beautiful. God, I love that.
The way you asked us to help find 𝒂𝒾𝒶 made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred. That no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stonebear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakkon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
I will speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about 𝒂𝒾𝒶. They may know something they have not told me.
Oh. Just double checking. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. This appears to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple, and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you be brave enough to. Orlesians, if you be brave enough. Merchants of Orlais, if... To those who wish to trade with Stonebear Hold, you should know me. I am 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. I am 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃 Jane's daughter, known as Sunhair. Though my blade has tasted battle tears many, though my blade has tasted blood many, though I have fought many battles, I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put your lowland hides to shame, plus weapons that have tasted Hakkon's winter. She's trying her best. Oh my goodness. We have furs and leathers that will make your warriors look strong and your lovers look supple, plus weapons. We have excellent furs and leathers, and weapons like none seen in the lowlands. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Cheat us, and your blood will... Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. This is a fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they have not seen? Of course, I just wrote that instead of saying it. This stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. The rest of the letter is a series of angry sketches of axes. Beautiful. They had the little X. Okay, good. So we're right out where we left off. And there's fast travel right here. Let's explore the lowest portions first. Okay, they're not chatting. Oh. Oh! Oh my god, look how cool. What a fucking spread. And there's no one here. Somebody spent a long time and a lot of effort making this, and it looks beautiful.
Why do they dress like that?
There are so many potatoes. We can't talk to literally anyone, except for this person.
You're the Inquisitor. I hear your people already sing songs of you.
How are you so well informed?
Oh, 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 soaks up gossip when he goes trading. He just returned from the lowlands. I'm 𝒂𝒾𝒶, keeper of histories, and Skald to the hold.
I've never met a Skald. Is that anything like a bard?
I suppose. Every hold has someone who sings its songs. Doesn't yours?
Fair enough.
We keep the old songs and histories, the oaths and the legend marks.
I understood all of that, except legend mark.
The Skald before me was born 𝒂𝒾𝒶. She crafted a great new tale for the hold. It pleased the spirits. After that, we called her 𝒂𝒾𝒃 Song.
So they're titles, honorifics.
Not all carry glory. My father was 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃 Head. He'd never let go of a quarrel.
Can you choose a legend mark for yourself?
Only if I wanted to be scorned as a child.
Oh.
I've only been a Skald a few years. I've not made any great feats, good or ill. Yet.
Farewell.
Good journeys.
How cool! What a fun little thing. It would suck to earn yourself a negative honorific, though.
Lowlanders from the north.
Why do they dress like that?
What's up here? Oh, nothing. It's just a way to get to the second story. But since we're here.
How are you feeling, Cassandra, after the revelations about your Seekers?
How do you expect I might feel? Most of my life was dedicated to the Order. I did so much I believed was good in their name.
Now that you know them corrupt, you must determine which parts of yourself to discard and which to keep.
I assume you have advice.
I would hardly presume. In our travels, I have been impressed by your honesty and your faith. It is a difficult path, Seeker. But if anyone can walk it honorably, you can.
Oh, beautiful. This is such a lovely group. And there's some stuff up there, but we're not there yet. There's another place to sell. Man, they just, look, they got little feasts everywhere. Good for them. Just get a snack whenever you feel like it. This looks kind of spooky. I'm gonna go here first. Oh, are these pyres? Oh, that's a lot of bones.
Be welcome, Inquisitor. Though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due. Their way is often hardest.
I'm not familiar with Avar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
For most.
Some souls, such as Cauldron's, are chosen to return. The Augur reads the signs of birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to 𝒂𝒹 the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
Interesting.
Will someone not be given proper rights?
𝒂𝒃𝒁 is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster, who prepares it. Or so it should be. Holden's son, Finn, has failed in this duty, but then there's you.
Me?
You're a guest of our hold. A gift from you cannot be refused. Even an offering for Golden. I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
Ooh.
I should be off.
Lady keep you.
I love that cool little loophole. That's smart. That's very smart. Oh. First. I've never figured out what these little Cthulhu creatures are. Oh, cool. This will take us out this way. I'm just connecting it on our map. Sweet. I am a little concerned about whether or not I have enough ingredients for all the crafting we're gonna have to do to be able to beat Descent. Where are you? Right there. Dang. I was so close, you know, before I fell down the death ravine. I know I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna at least try it. Show me what you got. Oh, alright. Okay, I got it. Bam. Done. Constellation Belenas. According to Avar legend, Korth the Mountain Father kept his throne at the peak of the mountain Belenas, which lay at the center of the world. It was so lofty that from it he could see all the corners of the earth and sky. Over time, bold young Avar would challenge each other to scale the Mountain of Gods. At first, Korth found this amusing, and he delighted in the valor of their failed attempts to enter his hold. Then Sindri, Skybreaker, boldest of the heroes, succeeded in climbing to the summit and stood in the hall of the Mountain Father in the flesh. Korth, being a good sport, gave Sindri a hero's welcome, and the mortal returned to the Frostbacks with the tales of the feasts of gods and gifts from Korth. And soon, more and more heroes were barging into the hall of the Mountain Father, demanding to be showered with honors. Korth grew weary of throwing banquets, and the other gods began to fear his temper. So, Korth spoke to the Lady of the Skies and lifted Belenas from the earth and into her realm, which could not be reached, even by the most intrepid climber. And there he dwells in peace. This man really said, "Get the fuck out of my yard." From a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Oren Petrarchus. Very cool. Beautiful. Okay, we gotta go up now. There are a lot of places to sell and buy here.
Nothing yet. Too many visitors stirring up the forest. The gods don't like it.
Sorry. Oh, you.
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Callbacks. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
Are you okay?
How are you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. It's the worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boat. Einar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me.
Oh.
My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
Oh, poor thing.
I know about your father's burial, and the offering.
I tried. I dragged myself out of this cursed bed, but the pain... I collapsed. The huntmaster found me and dragged me back. Said we didn't need another dead man.
Dang, God, that's such a rough situation to be in. He's doing his best.
I'm told I can make the offering as a gift for the hold. I'll try to do so for your father.
He won't be my father much longer.
What do you mean?
I can't make the offering. When the sky burial's complete, I'll lose the right to bear my father's name. Whether or not he's my father, I still love him. I would not see his soul severed from the earth, if it's meant to return. If you can make a gift of the offering, there's no way I could repay you.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
I don't love that. He's clearly doing his best. The naming of Stonebear Hold. It starts with a man, Ivar Jerks. Driven from their hold by war and misfortune, their thane dead, Ivar led what remained of his people through the mountains. The winter was harsh. The winds of Hakkon echoed through the peaks. The beasts fled, and the hunters could find little game. Ivar's people grew weak. They feared themselves cursed. When the blizzard struck, they built a meager fire and huddled for warmth. When the blizzard lasted 3 days, they knew that they would die. On the third night, while Ivar stood watch, he caught sight of a great gray bear through the snow. Though the beast was distant, Ivar could feel its eyes upon him and knew he must follow. Alone, he made his way through wind and snow. The great bear walked ahead of him, always distant, but never out of sight. At last, the bear stopped. Ivar came to a stand beside the bear and saw before him a sheltered place where his people might be saved. He reached out a hand to his guide, but instead of fur, he found gray stone. So Ivar knelt before the stone and gave thanks to 𝒸𝒹, for he knew the mountain father had taken the form of a bear to guide him here. Ivar returned to his people and led them to the sheltered place. Ivar Jerkson became Ivar Snow-Favored, and the people swore to honor him as their new thane. The hold was given the name Stone Bear in honor of Ivar's vision, and in his place, we have grown strong. From Stories of the Wild South, a collection of tales of the barbarian nations of Lavellan, by Lady Susanna Ashwell of Annesburg. Alright. Oh, Master of the Hunt.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Doubt you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
I assume you go hunting yourself.
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one.
I lead our hunts, Inquisitor. My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark, and I bring more meat than anyone in the hold. Gob's piss, do I hunt?
Oh, I'm real sorry.
I apologize. I was just curious.
Yeah. Suppose you can't help lowlanders' manners.
Do you have any idea where 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
I spoke to the woman preparing bodies for funeral. She said I might make an offering. For 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒁.
How would... As a gift? Sly woman. In that case, I'll accept an offering from the hand that gives it. Tradition says the offering's made to 𝒂𝒹. Only creatures who touch the god's realm will do.
Okay.
I'll mark where someone last spotted. It'd be an unmatched gift, Lowlander. I still pity Colden's son, though.
Yeah.
Losing his father's name.
That's not very fair.
Farewell.
Farewell.
That doesn't seem very sensitive to disabilities. I don't like it. It's hard understanding that there are cultures that exist that don't value the contributions that you can bring as a non-abled individual, and who base value and worth on physical capability in very specific ways. It just, as a non-abled person, it's like, oh, these people wouldn't value me. That doesn't feel great. That's all. Not to malign it one way or the other, because every culture is different, and I'm sure this has redeeming value. It does suck, though, to know that you specifically wouldn't make a cut. Oh.
So, come to test yourself.
How so?
Our warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering, and we'll let you fight Hakkon's trials. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 would know if the spirits favor you. So would I.
Do you run this arena?
I do. I'm called 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒁. I prepare warriors for the gods. Truly, I drill it into young heads that no one's born knowing how the axe swings or the arrow flies.
What do you mean, prepare your warriors for the gods?
As we train, the gods see us become worthy.
Worthy of what?
A second strength when you most need it. A glimpse that spots a blade at your heart.
Very
Warriors
cool.
must show their will for these gifts, and the will for practice.
Interesting. You draw in spirits influenced by these ritual battles to aid you during real conflict.
Didn't I say as such?
Yes, but... Of course. My apologies.
Oh! Not only is this man talking to a rock, but he's like, oh, I paraphrased what you said. And the guy's like, yeah, that's what I said. And Solas is like, oh, okay, yeah. That's so good. Solas, baby, we're having a conversation. You could put yourself in timeout later, right? Oof.
What is this trial, exactly?
Battle against our best. Wit and muscle, and steel against steel. Not to death, just surrender. In case you're afraid.
I didn't want to take a life for just a trial.
Good, but don't hold back. The gods and I can tell.
Why do you pray to Hakkon when his fanatics cause you so much trouble?
Hakkon Wintersbreath could be testing us through those fanatics. He can be a cruel god, Lowlander. He'll favor the victor and no other. Strength to strength. If the Jaws of Hakkon tried to raid us, we'll feed their scraps to the bears.
Yeah, I'm not sure we should have called them fanatics. But that's just me.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
Tale of Hrungnir, Ice Troll. Tremble at the Ice Troll, Hrungnir. Guard your gaze against his wrath. Dead to dreams, as dwarves below us. Fools in folly block his path. Weapons weeping, Avar warriors struck to seek their legend mark. Fed not fortune, but the lady, folly fallen in the dark. Dead to Hrungnir's fury freezing.
Strange that the veil seems so thin here. A great many spirits must have gathered in this place.
They came close to listen and stayed.
Oh, they like to watch what's going on. Very cool. I mean, yeah, here's a little Colosseum, but not. Very interesting.
What did I tell you? Lowlanders from the north.
Maybe this is out of bounds, but this area up here isn't. I can't talk to these people. Free that boy. Oh, I'm sorry, Cole. Run, baby, run! Run, little boy. Run and be free. Oh, I can examine something. On Avar cuisine. Speak the doll. What is thrown into the Avar's cookpots? What isn't? Far from the delicate creams and sauces of Val Royale, or the rich pies and ripe cheeses beloved in Ferelden, the Avar must subsist on whatever their mountain valleys provide. Nothing is too humble for their appetites, from the small, succulent snails found on hillside boulders to fern fiddleheads harvested in the spring. This is not to say that Avar do not dine on more dangerous, but far more filling fare. Harts, rams, gurguts, and lurkers were all candidates for communal evening meals taken around the fire. Lowlander spices, while not unknown, are great delicacies reserved for feasts. In fact, my parting gift to the Thane of 𝒂𝒾𝒶 was, at his request, 10 jars each of black peppercorns, powdered mustard, and Antivan cordseed. Avar cooking methods favor utility. Stews are common because they can be simmered until nightfall with small fuss. Crockpot life. Holds by lakes or rivers will wrap fish in clay and pungent leaves and leave it to bake all day over banked coals. Most of our food preparation, however, centers around winter. From the spring thaw onward, the hold is an endless hive of activity as meat is smoked, vegetables are pickled, and fruits are dried and stacked in crude dirt cellars in preparation for the long dark. Despite this race against the seasons, the Avar freely leave out rich cuts of meat and piles of plump berries on wood and stone slabs around their village. They believe these offerings propitiate a strange collection of beings they refer to as gods inhabiting the forest. The wise traveler attempts not to judge, and I was treated with all care due a guest. But I never became accustomed to the sight of good food left out by such a practical people. From the further journeys of Marquis de Lassard, with an emphasis on food and drink, with full illustrations by the author. Very cool. Okay, little bud, you gotta make a run for it. Go on. Go on, little baby. Here, I'll show you how. You gotta come this way. This way is how we get out. Okay, we're gonna go up another level. Oh, I don't think we've been up here yet. Oh, look at their little guard. No. Beets, I think? Yo, beets are fire. Good preparation. Ooh. Oh. Well, this is definitely a place. How are you?
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you? The Herald of Andraste.
Many call me that.
Helmsdim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
Have you traveled outside of 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶?
𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to Val-Royeaux.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Val-Royeaux.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it? My heart lies with the hold. But I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
Amazing. We love to travel, to learn about different cultures and see what the world has to offer.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm mad when I speak of Orlais. They believe I make half of it up. As if I could dream up those fountains and palaces, and those frilly little cakes. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful or lowlander folly.
No comments on the tea cakes you love so much, Solas.
Farewell.
Another time.
Very cute, though. I love that. Let's see. Oh, I don't need to know what that is. I don't want to know what that is. Oh! An auger.
So, she arrives. Don't throng. Behold, worthy ones, the woman who blazes like fire and mends the air.
What is this?
Hello. It's safe. They mean no harm.
I am the Ogre of Stonebear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods, the gods of our ancestors. It is done. Now come, be welcome, and hear news of the North.
Woo. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. Cole is a sweet baby boy, and I love him so much.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I assume augur is another word for mage.
I am a mage. Yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages and the 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits?
Some have wisdom, for those willing to listen.
They protect the hold. They help drive off spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us. Ignore their offerings, offer them nothing, and it weakens us all.
I've heard enough to realize that when you say gods, you mean spirits. Why do you pray to them?
We offer to them. We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
I met a mage in the woods who said she used to be an augur's apprentice.
Sigrid Goldsdotten. She left the hold when I told her she must release her teacher.
Aren't you her teacher?
She might have heeded me if I were. Or perhaps not. It's time the spirit in her was free.
She's an abomination.
Every mage in the hold is made one with the gods until they're strong enough. I thought Sigrid strong enough. Exile was her own notion.
Why did Sigrid go into exile?
Sigrid built an altar by the shore for her rite of thanksgiving. A ritual to part her from her teacher. Sigrid claims her offering was spurned by the gods. The spirit remains with her, which is taken to exile.
Interesting.
I found skulls with spells on them left out by the Hakkonites. What are they trying to do?
Skulls. So, bones. Magic cloaked in blood. Stone-hidden lie the tales of this hold. Here's the means to find them. Return when you've seen all the god runes, and I'll tell you why the Jaws of Hakkon did this.
Why not just say what's going on?
Because you hail from the lowlands. If you'd know more about the Avar, put some effort in the knowing.
Okay.
Besides, those runes took me months to carve.
It was a little disrespectful of us to ask, but I was interested to see what was going to come of it. The Avar have a ritual to part a possessed mage from the spirit or demon inhabiting it.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the hold clamored to see you. I obeyed. For I'm their voice, and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
This is so cute. I love that. It's like showing you off to the family. I love it so much. It is interesting because the crux of that statement is that mages don't have to be killed or feared. These people coexist with spirits like it's as natural as breathing. And so what that reveals to us is that the Chantry is intentionally fear-mongering and acting like mages are horrible, terrible creatures who cannot be controlled, so that they have the opportunity to control them. And in cultivating the Templars, they have two things that they can control. Lyrium tethered murder machines, if that's what the Chantry wants them to be, and we have seen them in that light before. Or the poor corralled little slaves. Ooh.
What did you mean when you said I blaze like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the Veil, your hand burns like the Watchman's bonfire.
I would definitely be like, oh, I'm visible all the time. I don't think it's a scary thing. And we can be helpful with it.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. They tell me strange things. That you muddied Time's waters where the cliffs are red, and returned again. What are these whispers clinging to you? Less and more than spirits. They sing old hurts.
You can hear the Well of Sorrows.
An echo's echo. I've seen the last whispers of aged elf song in the Fade. What you carry is... older.
Oh, how cool. Wow, the value in having Solas here already is paying off for us. Oh. Let me make sure I didn't have anything left.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
Oh, good. I'm glad we checked.
You let spirits possess your mages on purpose.
What better teacher than one woven from magic? The spirits in the hold have helped us in this way for hundreds of years. Once a mage masters their powers, their teacher departs, duty ended. Unless the mage is weak.
What happens to these weak mages?
Their teachers stay with them, and the other gods watch them both, so neither soul turns sick. If one does sicken, or the mage stands in risk of harming the hold, one day, they do not wake in their bed. It is very sad. It is what must be done.
It is kinder than what happens in many mage circles.
Tell him. Very cool. Alright. So, oh, we have to investigate the ritual site. Okay. So we need to reveal runes.
Bright and brilliant, he wanders the ways, walking, unwaking, searching for wisdom.
I do not need you to do that, Cole.
Your friend wanted you to be happy, even though she knew you wouldn't be.
Could you... if you would remember her, could you do it as I would?
He comes to me as though the Fade were just another wooded path to walk without a care in search of wisdom. We share the ancient mysteries, the feelings lost, forgotten dreams, unseen for ages, now beheld in wonder. In his own way, he knew wisdom, as no man or spirit had before.
Thank you.
So, what Solas means by "could you remember her as I would" is oftentimes his dialogue abides by iambic pentameter, or sometimes it will even follow the cadence of the song Hallelujah. And this is one of those instances. And so, when Solas says "remember as I would," Cole switches to mimic those speech patterns. I love this game so much. Holy shit. It's so good. Alright, I'm gonna yeet. Oh, I would like my... Thank you. The amount of love and care that goes into Solas as a character. The death. An elaborate group of Veilfire glyphs flicker to life. There is an impression of a great battle in the distant past. A spirit protectively watches over Avar from Stonebear Hold as they corner a rival group of Avar in a forest. They join in battle, and the spirit turns aside blades to protect the Stonebear warriors. There is a snap of arrows, a lash of magic. The rival Avar fall, but so does the spirit. The sensations fade. the morning. The veil fire ignites a complicated tangle of glyphs. There's an impression of mourning. Avar from 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 pray and sacrifice to the spirit destroyed in the last battle. There is the sensation of months passing. The prayers are not forgotten. The vision fades. The return. As the last group of glyphs light with veil fire, there is a sensation of excitement and anticipation. An Avar hold celebrated a night festival around an altar piled high with food and drink. The Thane begins a song, and the hold joins in. The song grows louder and faster. It goes for hours. As the sun rises, a blazing spirit appears above the altar. It has the name of the spirit that fell in the battle. It is both the same spirit and a different one at the same time. There is an ear-splitting roar of triumph, welcome, perhaps something more from the Avar. The vision fades. Amazing. That's so cool. I like how we're just a whole ass Dalish elf running around with our veil fire. It's the little boy. He's free. Oh, safe travels. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶.
Be welcome.
I found all the veil fire runes around the village.
What did you take as the purpose of the tale?
It was about your gods returning, but in different forms.
One of our oldest stories. Taught to us as children by the scolds. Mountains crack, forests burn. The gods change and die. Hakkon's followers want him alive as he was. They will not let him die and return as he should.
Oh.
The blood magic was to hide the Jaws of Hakkon's deed from other gods.
Oh.
They have powerful magic. Why are the Jaws of Hakkon afraid of other spirits?
The Jaws of Hakkon turn their backs on all other gods that ever helped their hold. It is not fear that drives them. They hide their deeds from shame.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Nice.
Half the traps were empty.
Alright, now, can I...
We should search the area.
Oh. Do I have to go down? I'm a little nervous. Is it down there?
This is the place the augur said that mage 𝒂𝒾𝒁 tried and failed to release her spirit. It looks like the tools for her ritual are still here.
Oh, found something.
Scorch marks, left by magic.
Residual magic. Someone was casting a spell and was interrupted. Or stopped.
Maybe 𝒂𝒾𝒁 never completed this ritual.
Oh. Do I have to face it?
The grass is trampled down here. A fight?
I do not think so. There are tracks. It was likely a heart.
Probably not important then.
More? Here we go.
A skinned bird and a bundle of incense.
Offerings for this mage's ritual. Why are they still here?
Good question.
She didn't want to be parted.
A vial of lyrium.
If a mage was performing a ritual to harm the spirit, she may have needed to replenish her strength.
Then why is the vial still full?
She didn't want to part with the spirit. That's so sweet in a way, right? I imagine you could get attached. Alright, let's help this poor thing. Dang. So Fade-touched creatures killed. Do we have a specific Fade-touched creature in mind? You don't look Fade-touched to me, bud. Well, what about down here, potentially? Okay, well, we're gonna make the plunge. Oh! Oh, okay. This is fine. Sure. I'll rob a grave. Sure, this is fine. Yes, okay, good. I was like, I don't normally do this, but this is the area, and what a good way to summon a creature. Oh, you be chill. Leave my son alone. Oh, cold. He's not dead, babes. Like, they're just taking a little break. Everyone's gonna take a breather, right? There we go.
One of the animals the Huntmaster described.
It often travels where the veil is thin. Many creatures avoid such places.
Fade-touched 𝒸𝒾𝒶 skin. I'm sure that'll be good for crafting. I do love how they had a little mechanic for this. I was a little skeptical. I was like, but this is what looks like where we're supposed to be, and if something's Fade-touched and it wasn't up there, that likely means it might have to be summoned in a way. So, gamer senses paid off. Alright, so now I gotta look for 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. The Huntmaster said she was probably just running around trying to get a snack in a valley to the west, I believe.
I admit, I know little of their meaning, but I did not think it was possible to remove Dalish tattoos.
Most Dalish would agree with you, and see little value in doing so.
Then how?
It was done in a private moment. I would rather not discuss it.
Of course. I should not have asked.
She was trying to be so kind about it, and Solas is also trying to be polite, but it's just like, ugh. And Lavellan is just standing there sweating. How awkward to be there for that. But it was sweet of Cassandra to ask. It was very kind, actually. It's okay, we'll just not talk about the breakup. At all. Okay, let's look for our bear. I'm a little nervous that this is where she might be, because that might mean that the Jaws of Hakkon have been fucking around. I say that as I discover this.
Look at the ground.
Uh-huh.
Someone fought a beast here. It could be the Avar bear. There's no corpse. The bear must be nearby.
It was absolutely my thought process that they might be doing something to try to, like, make them look weak or sabotage their efforts. 100%. It looks like 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 gave him a fight. She really did. nearby and range DPS together. So sad. Oh, this is giving freeing Halcyon vibes. Uh-oh. Their buddy's outside. Is magic pinging off his shield? Oh, there we go. Fuck him up. Beautiful. Nice job, everybody. Easy. Okay. So, I'm gonna level these guys up before we grab there. We're working on cold for Solas. This might help him do some backstabby bits. Exactly. If his evasion shit, if it's anything like World of Warcraft, that might help him take less damage. Okay, now it's not blinking at us the whole time. Sorry, Bear, give me just a second. I really love places that I can get into. Oh. That other people can't. The perks of being rogue. The bear's like... Alright. Here you go, baby. Be free! I'm so sorry they caged you. You doing okay? Oh, you're all painted, kinda. That's very cute. Oh! Mysteries of the Frostback Basin. Secret prisoners of 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶. Long ago, this would have been under the water, until the 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃 drained much of swamp 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃 to build this prison. Why make a jail so remote? For prisoners they wished to hide. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃 has made war on Arle many times, but I now believe there is also a secret war between them that the common people are not allowed to see. This prison is a remainder of the secret war that continues in our time. I speak of Orle's attempts to rouse the Snake Kings of the Earth against 𝒂𝒹𝒃's alliance with the Moonmen. Oh, it's our conspiracy theorist. This is explained in 𝒸𝒃's pamphlets, of which I have read many, which explain things such as why the snake appears in 𝒂𝒹𝒃 drawings, how the Snake Kings came to exist. Crystals. Did Moonmen have the 𝒂𝒹𝒃 allies keep the reptilian ones here, so they can interrogate them at their leisure? None can say, but I will say yes, as that would fit my theories. And he just has a big thing of potatoes? Well, okay, I can't slight him that much. He's clearly a potato lover. And now we get to go in the door that I've been wanting to go in. I had to click that button 3 times. Ah, bless. Oh, hi. Are you following us back? You coming with us, baby? Oh, what a sweet bear. I just got some French.
The Lowlanders have freed the sacrifice! Jaws of Hakkon! Destroy them!
The sacrifice? Oh, I'm gonna need you not! Okay, it's time to go, Willow. you done whirlwinding? It's giving bone storm. Leave my son alone! Which is one of the first bosses of Ice Crown Citadel from Miraculation. Sorry, my nerves really showing today. Alright, are we all good? Bear, are you good? Oh, she looks fine. Wes? Oh, are you on your way now? Bye. It was really nice to meet you. Oh. Okay. I gotta make sure to mark it. I did not. Yeah, let's talk to Sigrid about the spirit that she's friends with, that she doesn't want to be parted from, which is actually very sweet. Dang. Okay, that's fine. We'll just Skyrim our way back around. Honestly, not wanting to be parted from the spirit that you've been so close to for so long that's basically taught you magic.
How are you, Cole? Do you feel better, now that you've dealt with the Templar?
I don't know. He hurt me. Hurt the real Cole. I'm angry at him. I can't let that go. I have to become more. Let it make me real.
You may well become fully human after all. I never thought to see it.
When did you see it before?
I did not say that I had.
No, you didn't. It's harder to hear sometimes. Sorry.
Good luck, Cole. You have taken a difficult road.
Oh! Why so precious? Hi, Sigrid.
You returned.
The Augur told me why you're here.
That Chatterjay. What business is it of his to tell that to a lowlander?
About the ritual you were performing, Sigrid.
I had to burn a proper offering, then let my guiding spirit free. I made the offering, the gods did not accept.
I found a bird and incense by the altar. They weren't burnt at all.
I brought more than I needed. When I fled, I left everything.
You would have needed to take the lyrium at the start of the ritual, not the end.
And so?
The vial I found was full.
Do you accuse me, stranger?
Perhaps it would be easier to confess what happened to a stranger than to your people.
So even a stranger senses my shame. I made no offering. I prepared. I began the spell to release the spirit here with me.
And?
I could not do it. I have no close companions in the hold, no kin. I cannot lose my only friend.
Poor thing.
You're friends with this spirit.
It has taught me with patience and kindness since I was a child. Frightened of the fire I could suddenly call down.
It loves you too. It will stay if you want it.
I know. But I was oath-sworn to release it when the time came. I do not want to lose the one who loves me.
It would be hard to let go of such a unique friendship.
It is. Yet I swore an oath. I think the Augur knew. All this time he knew I never cast the ritual. It is not right to stay in pity. I will confess to him.
Oh. I think she should be able to keep it. If that's what they both want, it's not hurting anyone. The Thane has demonstrated that you can break oaths, you just need to make up for them.
The Inquisition could use a mage with a unique perspective. You and your spirits certainly qualify.
You want me to pledge my staff to your Inquisition? Even bound to a spirit?
Your people consider it a gift. I'm sure you can handle yourself.
It's good to have a home where you can feel yourself.
Inquisitor? She is an abomination.
Cassandra.
It must be punishment from the gods to serve a lowlander for my oath-breaking. It fits my shame. I'll find your camps and join you.
I was just trying to give you a way to be happy, but I Okay. Man, having Solas and Cole here for this quest has been very pivotal. I love the perspectives that they're bringing. Okay, we gotta go down. And there's real no good way to do that. I'm gonna try to Skyrim it a little. That's not the worst. Everything's fine. We're not almost dead. Totally cool. Oh. Why are there... Why? Why? Are these dwarves? What's going on here? It's just some materials. I see a lot of red dots suddenly. What is this? Is this just a silly little area? An old crumbled building? Oh. I do love the sassy take. I'm gonna be careful though, because spiders spook me real big. I don't want to run around and do something stupid. That's what you say. Lavellan freaks out so bad, she just fires an arrow straight into the side of this ravine. I can back up anymore. I'm just gonna press buttons.
Solas needs help!
I feel like it's a meme at this point. The spiders in Dragon Age and how terrified I am of them. Oof.
Cole, I found a locket on my pillow earlier.
It was Anthony's.
It was my grandmother's, actually. But it had Anthony's portrait inside. I thought I'd lost it.
You did lose it. I had to fight a rat for it.
Oh? Thank you.
He wasn't a very big rat.
Oh, how precious! See, this is why I love Cassandra's character. Because she learns and grows and changes when you present her different points of view, when you present her evidence. Ah, I love that. Harding?
Did you see Scout Grandin on your way back? He should be on watch, but he's gone. Grandin was a good friend of 𝒸𝒾𝒶. One of the researchers. He was killed by Hakkonites.
Uh-oh.
I'm starting to worry that Grandin's gone and done something stupid. He was supposed to send word back when he reached his station, but nothing. Keep an eye out for him, please. For me.
I helped our soldiers defend against a Hakkonite raid.
That's a relief. We've lost enough men to them.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
Oh, dang.
We'll continue this another time.
See you soon, Inquisitor.
Well, shit. I hope that dude's okay. Oh, is he a little dino? Is it that dino? The special dino? He looks pretty special. Sorry that everyone's being murdered. Oh, nope. I'd prefer you didn't do that, young man. Sorry, little buddy. Frozen for a moment. This guy should almost be done.
This should be enough for
Oh,
the
okay,
offering.
thank God.
The hold is a place, but also the people in it. Like Finn, if he gave the offering, he will hurt, but less.
A generous thought that bends the laws of their tradition. Whether the Avar or their spirits would see that as an act of kindness or disrespect is hard to say.
It was very sweet of Cole to want to help, though. Of course, it's exactly where we need to be. Alright. I can brave some spiders. By brave, I mean absolutely run past them. Oh no. Grandin's orders. A brief note, followed by a rough map of the area with key points marked. Grandin, details are below. We need to keep to our patrols. It will allow us the upper hand. I understand where you're coming from. Word has been sent to Jace's family. I promise you, whoever did this will face justice. Harding.
Orders for Grandin.
And dead Hakkonites. Impressive that he fought them off alone.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, God. But do we just follow the dead Hakkonites? Oh my gosh. I think. Oh. There's a sword, but no person. I was expecting another impaled person. Wait. This way. Dang, this guy is just... Revenge was on his mind. Clearly. Oh.
These were Hakkonites.
That dagger bears the Inquisition crest. Could it belong to the missing scout?
Oh, honey. A warning. A message scrawled in a shaky hand. Blood spilled will be answered. The Jaws of Hakkon will answer. Well, there's our scout. Oh, I assume this was him. We keep going. Oh, maybe that fire? Oh, this person was a mage, I assume. Yeah? Jesus. Wow. Really did go on a rampage.
More dead Hakkon warriors. Could one man accomplish this?
I don't know.
Much, too sharp. Something's wrong.
Oh no. Oh no, I hear the Hakkonites. Those spiders. Oh, I don't want to. Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna just run the area. Oh. Okay, maybe we do go up. Thankfully, I can't see. Okay. So, where is the next part of this? I want to go up to this next level. Oh. Oh, it's right over here. Dang. I should have gone up, but I went down. Dang, he... Spirit of Rage.
The Inquisition soldier. Grandin.
No, he's different.
Are you okay, babe?
Inquisitor, I've abandoned my post, haven't I? I had cause, just missing the permission part.
Harding told us about your friend Jace.
He was studying at the university. Those Hakkon bastards. Jace wasn't a soldier, he wasn't even armed. After this, he was going to show me 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒁. I've never been. I thought we might... I can't let this happen.
I'm sorry, Grandin.
I wasn't a soldier either, not before this. I lived in the Circle. Never had the skill for combat spells, so I picked up a sword. I wanted to fight for the Inquisition. The Jaws of Hakkon almost ended that, too. I was bleeding out when it saw me. It knows what I know. They will not kill more people. Not like Jace. I will protect them, Inquisitor.
And then, will you stop, or will the rage take you?
I'm so glad Solas and Cole are here for all of this.
It doesn't have to be this way. Release Grandin's spirit.
Release? The spirit remains because I want it to. I will protect our people. I want to fight, Inquisitor.
We already know that there are ways to separate the spirit from the person that it's inhabiting. I don't want to just kill this kiddo, especially A, he's an elf. B, anyone would be upset like this. Maybe we can talk him down at a later point. That's my hope here.
Very well. Go.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I serve your cause. I swear to it.
Ooh, I wonder how that shapes out. I know you disapprove, Cassandra, but I want to give the guy a chance. I want to give him a chance to calm down, to grieve, and to let that go. Grief is hard. I do love...
Hakkonites hurt people. It wants to kill them. It doesn't know how to stop.
Oh, it was a Solas disapproval? I didn't see that one. I wonder why. Maybe because the rage has gone too far, or the fact that this individual is using a spirit to harm people. That might be why. But my hope is that he can have some time to think about it, not be quite so angry later when the grief has subsided some, and then choose to let the spirit go. If he won't, then we can address that at the time.
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights?
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
I've news about Scout Grandin.
Maker. Don't tell me. He's dead, isn't he?
He's not dead, technically.
Oh.
He's actually possessed and taking revenge on the Hakkonites.
I was not expecting that answer. I need some time. But he's as good as dead, isn't he? Maker. I'll miss him. The boy was great company. Terrible jokes, but that was a part of his charm. You know?
I should
Maybe
go.
he can come around.
See you soon, Inquisitor.
I believe in him.
Goat-kissing, blood-drinking, Hakkonite chicken crabs!
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Inquisitor. 𝒂𝒾𝒶 has returned. My hunters saw what you and she did to the Hakkonites who held her. In trapping 𝒂𝒾𝒶, the Jaws of Hakkon broke their peace oath with 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒁. Our blades are yours.
Easy.
We welcome the help.
More than you know, Inquisitor. My hunters brought items back from where they held 𝒂𝒾𝒶. I know what they intended. It is not something you will like. Something few Avar would tell lowlanders. But you must hear it. The Jaws of Hakkon sought to bind their god in mortal form and bring war to the lowlands.
I think this will give us more info.
A god's god?
Yes. Hakkon Winter's Breath, bringer of the cold winds of war.
How do you send a god to attack someone?
With much blood and many foolish rituals. Though you have given them pause, they will try again. Ages ago, the old Jaws of Hakkon did the same. They brought their god to life to destroy the lowlands. Their foolishness lost Hakkon to all Avar. Now they would free him and begin again.
Well...
What did you mean when you said that their foolishness lost Hakkon to all Avar?
When they bound Hakkon to mortal form, he became blood of this world. He could hear no prayers, nor speak to the augurs. All he could do was kill. Then he vanished instead of dying, as though rendered mute, lost for ages. If they sought to free him from mortal form, I could understand. Making him attack the lowlands is a fool's work.
What would happen if the Jaws of Hakkon succeeded in their plan?
Hakkon would come to the lowlands in the form of a great beast. The Hakkonites would join him, their numbers swelled by foolish young warriors dreaming of honor names. Even if war were needed, it should not be like that. With gods wreaking havoc in blood-soaked fields. The gods should stay where they belong.
The Avar wouldn't like the idea of war with the Lowlands.
Is that what your skalds say? It does us no harm to be feared. If our land is threatened, we will happily fight. And a raid here and there keeps both sides sharp. But we have no need of your lowlands. Not when our goats are fat and our fish are plenty. And not when the sky is torn with demons. Only a fool fights in a burning boat.
Based on what we know, what must we do to stop the Jaws of Hakkon?
Their hold is an old lowland fortress. It is shielded by a great wall of ice. Magic even the Hakkonites do not know. Unravel its magic, and we will scatter their bones so the lady never finds them.
We still need a way to melt the wall of ice around the Hakkonites' fortress. Do you have any ideas?
No. It is lowlander magic and nothing to do with us. Our spirit talkers are useless as battle goats. The Hakkonites must have found the magic in the old fortress. Speak to your people. Perhaps they will know more.
I will speak with you later.
Walk with the lady's blessing.
Oh, 25 already? Alright, we've got a few more to turn in over here. I think we should give it to the son. I didn't want him to be penalized for his injury. That's so silly. It's not something he could help. In fact, he got it for saving somebody else's life.
Greetings, stranger.
Inquisitor.
Can't refuse a gift.
Here, an offering for your father. From you.
Inquisitor, I can't.
Consider my gift to the Hold a gift to you. Though perhaps don't spread that around.
But the Huntmaster...
Said he'd accept an offering from the hand that gave it.
I don't know what to say.
Say the words he would want. Fly to the lady in peace and come back soon.
Thank you.
Oh, my son. I love him so much.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
Alright. Let's let her know what's gone on. Thank you, Cole. You absolute sweet baby. Here we go.
I'm told our Huntmaster prepares an offering from 𝒂𝒾𝒶𝓁. Nothing more's been said. I will only thank you for paying hospitality to an invalid. I must complete the preparations. A strange turn of events may not make Culden's journey any easier. The gods measure both outcome and the actions, or deceptions, behind it.
I should be off.
Lady keep you.
Beautiful. I think that's the perfect time for a break then. Hopefully, I don't know how much is left, but we're making good time, I think. I'd like to think so. Let me level this really quick before I forget. Oh, we're doing the passives for this. Thanks for watching. For more content, you can check out these videos, or my stream on Twitch, or my reaction content on TikTok. All the links are in the description. Have a great rest of your day.